So, actually, I was wondering, do you possess an inner monologue? What is that? I've never heard of that. It's the ability to have a full-on back and forth conversation with yourself in your head. Apparently, only 30% of the population can do it. I highly doubt that. I think everybody can do it. What do you mean 30%? Everybody can talk to themselves. I don't believe there's anybody exists in this world that doesn't talk to themselves. Lewis, what's your favorite subject? Right now, or when I was in high school, I hated everything. I just didn't want to go to school. Fortunately, it wasn't in my head. Antonio, I would have loved to be homeschooled. Unfortunately, I didn't. I had to go all the way to the end. Mika, hell yeah, it is okay to talk to yourself. Just don't argue in public. Yeah, you gotta have to be very careful. Actually, let me take a poll. I'm really interested in this because I honestly think, can you have a conversation with yourself? Thank you, whoever came up with this topic. That was genius. I already really enjoy it. The one who laughs. I have conversations with myself all the time. It really nice. Yeah, me too. Sometimes I get to conclusions as well. It's actually a very good idea to talk to yourself. Because it seems like when you're thinking about it, is the experience of that part is lower than when you're talking about it. Sometimes when I have an idea and talk about it, I understand like which part of it doesn't make any sense. One whole laugh, especially when you got no one to talk to. And nobody is better than yourself to talk to. MT, hi, I'm Namir from Korea. Really? Namir is the Korean name? I never knew that. Baxti, hi. It's not like I know all Korean names, but it just doesn't sound it. Marty, I just want to have a deep philosophical conversation with others, but mostly myself. Yeah, very good idea. Yes. I do think I think I'm just gonna be repeating myself, but I do think it really works because when you have your things just in your mind and you don't touch it, you have this idea, okay, and then when you're trying to reason it, when you're trying to bring it to words, you see that it doesn't make any sense. Actually, it's not gonna work. MS. Born in Bangladesh, but I live in Korea. No way! Very nice. What happened that you decided to go there? GM. Nothing wrong with talking to yourself, but if you're having a full-blown argument with yourself, you might want to seek help. Sarah. It's a blessing and a curse, I feel. What do you mean, like talking to yourself? Rao. Actually, let me see. You said only 30% of people talk to themselves, but here 74% voted yes, and then 26% voted no. 53. Still, it's really often. I think more people, actually, let's just try it in, maybe I am attracting people who talk to themselves. Right, but when I talk to someone about it, they look at me weird. So that means that they always just talk to other people? So if they always talk to other people, how do they make sure that their ideas that is in their head are correct or not? I would think that most 9 to 5 should be like that. Sarah, what is that? Look up inner monologue and maybe inner monologue is the same as talking to yourself? Inner monologue. Wow, that was aggressive. Chaitanya, I make things weird when I try to make a conversation with people. I don't know what to do about it. Why, do you have anxiety or what is it? Are you talking about your crush or in general? Zaki. Because you don't, just go get a life. You came here, okay? You said, and I can keep blocking you, no problem. Just get a life. I don't like you here. You don't like to come here. Okay? Just get a life. Mika. All you have to Lamborghinis. I wish. KTH. Terry. But if I had, I would sell both of them. Reza. As you know, some books are wrote in first person. So it's common to speak with yourself, you know. Some people write about science fiction. So that doesn't mean, you know. Omer. Thank you. Mohammed. Hi. Jantan. I'm pretty good. How are you? I don't have conversation with myself. You don't have conversations with yourself? There's no way. Reza. My whole life is separated to 2 parts. 95% conversation with myself and 5% to others. I can't relate. I mean, from the time that I am coming live, I talk with you guys more than talk to myself. Just get tired. And actually, you know what? That's the only way that I can actually learn this stuff. I have to ask questions of myself until I figure it out. Otherwise, it won't stick. The one who laughs, because at the corner of my eyes, it looks as if I just saw something, only to shift my gaze to what it actually was and then nothing crazy. Do you have PTSD? Maybe you have PTSD. chance on it. Thinking, look at me being stuff. I don't know, okay? I don't know anything about psychology or psychiatry. I don't think they know either. I don't think anybody knows what's happening, okay? But I guess your chances of getting better response possibly is to talk to a professional. Definitely talk to a professional. They know better than all of us combined, but